everyone, it's Get Real in the Kitchen with Deanna Olson, and it's Chicken Enchilada Casserole. And I have a lot of updates and shortcuts for this. And it just came out of the oven. So that's how it looks. And we're going to sample that in a minute. So some things, and just look at the recipe below in the description. Get yourself a rotisserie chicken and cut off and shred part of that for the layering process of the chicken. And then I've got the spinach enchiladas, because that's why they're green. And it's also layered with some sliced olives, black olives, got green chili, and the cheeses. To make that easy, I just bought shredded cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack. And so what we're going to do is make this sauce. And that's what I want to tell you tonight is don't be afraid of the word sauce. I've been making sauces my whole life by opening a cookbook and there was a sauce and I tried it because nobody told me they were hard. So I got practice. So instead of using flour, I'm using chickpea flour. And the spices are salt, pepper, and coriander, cumin, and cayenne. And so you're making a roux here, like that. And you want to get the flour kind of cooked. So you don't want the heat too high, about medium. But you do want this to go for about 3 minutes. But I'm just showing you this. So I'm not trying to, I'm kind of hurrying this along for you. And then I made this lighter by using milk and the evaporated, low-fat evaporated milk, combination of that. So we don't want anything too fattening. So I'm going to pour that in. And then here's something I can recommend. A flexible whisk. Very helpful. And this is what I'm doing is not smart. You should be always holding the skillet handle when you're pouring something in like that. Now get back to holding it and now whisk it in the flour till it kind of thickens up. And the last step is I've got a beaten egg over there, and we're gonna when this gets thick, we're gonna put some of that in the egg. And the reason we're gonna move some of that to the egg, and I'll show you that in the back, is so we don't want scrambled eggs. If we pour the egg in, it would just scramble right up. So, and also one thing you can think of a sauce is think of it like a gravy. So a lot of people have a lot of experience seeing gravy made at home, and it's really the same technique. I think it's a very handy skill to have, especially when you can lighten it up like I am showing you. So this isn't quite thick enough, but what I'm going to do now is just show you the technique of putting the hot liquid into the eggs and whisking them around. So again, so you're getting the eggs a little warm, and when you put them in. Pour those around. Remember, we do not dump, we distribute and incorporate anytime we're cooking. And this is actually thickening up and looking really good. So this is what you're going to use to layer the casserole into like 3 layers. And this kind of a round souffle bowl is real handy to have, to use for this kind of casserole or layering casserole. And I didn't worry about the fact, again, improvising, I didn't worry about the fact that the enchiladas were a little bit big. I just pushed them down like a little flour and kept going.
Those are called tortillas.
Tortillas. And so this is actually done. Let me show you this. Turned out great. And it's a little lumpy because, again, I was talking to you while I was making it. But I wanted to show you. And the last thing is we're going to test this out and cut it into wedges. And using a pie spatula. And then of course I bought canned salsa to make that fast. And have some sour cream for those who are sour cream lovers. And let's see if it passes the taste test. So this is the sort of dish I would love to have when I'm sitting around the campfire in the great outdoors. Well, it tastes like it's been over a campfire, even without the sour cream and the salsa. So I appreciate your sharing this with me. Please subscribe, and remember, it's One Take live from Denver. See you next time.